Two. Well, really, 53-45? I don't believe that.
With 25% remaining, too, so it just depends on, again, where that's coming from.
That seems like it might be a premature call, but right now we do have Dave Landau and Anthony Cumia, of course, from Compound Media on with us. Dave and Anthony, how are you, gentlemen?
70 on that map.
Yes, we are. Oh my God, Stephen, this is insane. We're watching for every second that goes by, my opinion changes, but I have great faith. The news is so terrible. They're running this on purpose, like some kind of neck and neck horse race. They will not call states for Trump. They call instantly for Biden, just to keep this illusion that they've had going for 4 years alive a little longer. I absolutely have faith that Trump is going to win this.
Well, did you see that they called Arizona for Biden?
Yeah, that was getting me a little upset.
Yeah, that was depressing.
Last election, of course, he did take Arizona. It's the only state so far that has been flipped.
Right, and it's looking pretty good for Georgia and North Carolina. So really it comes down to, can Donald Trump win either Michigan or Pennsylvania and then one other state in the Midwest? And if he does, he wins.
I think absolutely he can do that. I don't think that's out of reach. I think it will happen, as a matter of fact. What else does Biden have going for him that gives him the win?
Well, really voter fraud in Pennsylvania. So
right, voter fraud.
Yeah, voter fraud in Pennsylvania.
But we were.
You're so right. That's exactly right.
But he's up. We were saying last we saw he's up 13%. There's no way, as we said, they can shenanigan more than 10%.
Oh, don't put it past him.
He's not up. He's not up 10% in Pennsylvania, from what I'm seeing. He's up. He is.
Last. What do you got?
He's up 10%, right?
Well, it depends. Hold on a second. It depends on which counties are coming in, too. Right. And Dave Landau, I'm interested in having, and I know you'll be in studio here pretty soon. Dave Landau, you, of course, are from Michigan. You have that great bit about Journey in Detroit. I would encourage people to Google it or YouTube it if it'll actually show up. I sound so old. Google it. Sorry.
YouTube it?
I would encourage you all to web crawler it, okay? Piss off, everybody. Dave, do you think Michigan goes for Trump? I mean, right now he has an 11-point lead. But of course, that's not all of the vote coming in. Do you think Michigan goes for Trump this go around?
Nope. Where do you go?
And it's the first time that it's ever even been pushing red like this. So I really do think that there's a very strong chance that Michigan's going to go red.
Yeah, and I think, how do you think that people there feel about your fascist, frigid bitch governor, Whitmer? Because they always claim she has like an 80% approval rating, and I'm like, really? How does she have an 80% approval rating? Did they compare her to the Bride of Chucky? Did they bring them up on the stage at the same time? That's one of those numbers that I feel is hyperly inflated, and it usually comes from a local press in Michigan, which I don't trust because they claimed we had 200 people in Lansing, whereas our head count was 3,500. So you think that Donald Trump will win Michigan, Dave?
I really do, and I think it is because of Whitmer. I think entirely the reason why they're going red is because of the lovely job that she's been doing here. As we all know, she's completely taken way too much control, abused her power. She's a complete cunt. So, yeah.
Well, hold on a second. Someone else, I hear another voice in the background, Dave, that sounds like Lil Wayne. You guys are all talking over each other. Hey, we're crossing streams and you're crossing your own stream. Cumia, aren't you Italian? Don't you carry? Can't you start just bust a few rounds in that studio?
I gotta take some control. I understand. Yes.
Fucking guinea disgusting. What?
2 years.
What? I just said something racist about Italians. What was that?
It's what it was.
Isn't it funny? Italians never care. My boxing coach, Anthony, you could probably, right? My boxing coach, who's Italian, he didn't get offended at anything. Guinea, Wop, Dago, unless you brought up that scene in True Romance about the Sicilians, and he'd lose his mind.
Oh, yeah. We don't like that scene at all. It's really because it's a grandmother kind of insult.
Yes, it is, because Italians are inherently racist. My joke to him was we were holding pads, and I said, Dave, and I won't say his last name, but he's Italian, and I said, hey, well, you're Italian, but let's be honest, like Southern Italian. I said, let's be honest, there's probably a person of color hiding behind your woodshed somewhere down the line, and he threw a left hook to my body that crippled me for a moment in time.
Oh shit! Yeah. Some people get very
he proved
angry.
your point.
He did. Yeah, he proved my point. That's the Moors obviously are in his lineage because they were known as very sturdy people as well.
What do you think? I heard Georgia had stopped counting ballots. Is this true? Also,
Georgia had some ballots freeze earlier today in a county which, of course, was overwhelmingly Trump. But even the New York Times Needle is overwhelmingly saying Georgia and North Carolina are going to Donald Trump. So, do we have the New York Times Needle on Michigan or Pennsylvania at all? Reg the Bandit, let me know because
they don't have a separate needle that I see for those areas, but we do have the counties if you want to go through those at any point.
Okay, you know what? Hey, I hate to cut this short, Cumia and Landau, but we're having a little bit of feedback going on, and we do have to get going. And Alex Jones has been waiting, and if I keep Alex Jones waiting, I might end up in a river.
That's going to be a problem.
I might end up with a gay frog head in my bed next to me. So it's Compound Media, and from what I understand, you guys will be in the great state of Texas sometime soon. We'll have you in studio.
Yes, indeed, sir. Very cool. Thanks a lot, Stephen.
Thank you. I'm sorry it wasn't longer. It's just, next time get your shit together and arrange it.
Yeah.
All right.
Take it easy.
I love those guys.
They're good guys.
All right.
What if God was one of us? Just a stranger on the bus, trying to find his way.